Hello. Did I change anything about the sonnet? No, not yet. I was gonna do, I was gonna switch it to GMK keycaps, but it's okay. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I kind of like the way it looks with this particular keycap set on it. I did try some of the GMK alphas yesterday, and I do admit I slightly like the sound signature better. So whatever GMK is doing with their ABS plastic mix is better in my opinion. I need some water. It's so hot today. Actually, let me double check to make sure I have my AC on. This is the GMK spacebar, yeah. One sec. I'm gonna double check to see if my AC is on while this is booting up still. Yeah, it's on. It's really hot today, dude. Really, really hot. Mr. Alex of the Otos. What's up, Elkwan? What keycaps are you thinking about using on the PC Sonnet for Sunday? I don't know yet. I think maybe for that one there, we do Kaiju or Mecha Kaiju or something, just for fun. So, Nintendo Direct. What's that? Yeah, I don't know what keycaps I want to use. I'm maybe even thinking if Modern Materials comes in, maybe I'll just use it for that, but I'm honestly not sure. Also, is my music just really loud and I'm not paying attention? Let's see. It's a little louder than it should be. Happy day to you, Alex and Keybuds. Hello, guys. My hair, I was sweating so much last night while I was sleeping because long story short, we don't have AC in our bedroom, so it's terrible in there, even with the window open and a fan running. So I was anyways. I was just not having it last night. No, we don't have it. They misbuilt our room or something. I don't know. And I feel like lately it's just been shitty weather, like humid as hell too. So nice hair. Thanks, guys. It's really dry today. I didn't have any conditioner left, so I just used shampoo, and I can tell my hair feels really brittle. I don't know. I need to go out today after this, but I have a lot of work to do, and I've been like actively doing stuff all morning. So desoldered a board this morning and everything. So your event Horizon in a few months? Wait, Scotty, are you bringing it to a meetup? Also, thank you for the kind compliment, Scotty. Take a break, King, from working? I mean, I feel like I'm pretty like motivated to work today. Just hot is all. I think if I don't go out and run errands today, depending on how humid it is outside, I think I'm just gonna stay inside and just do keyboard chores and stuff like that, because it's just terrible, dude. So bad. Do you know when the AE Sonnet ships? It should ship alongside everything else. So I don't exactly know the exact dates for that, but it's not going to be like priority or anything. It's just shipping alongside everything else. But I believe they're made already, I think. They just haven't been shipped out to mode. What's up, Way Too Lucky? Actually, I can feel the AC and I feel very comfortable now. Jeez, dude. I dropped it down a degree. I was like, I'm not dealing with this today. But we're going to be doing a few things today. We're going to be taking a look at a Lofree Edge, which Lofree sent over to us. Technically, because they're letting us keep the unit, it's considered sponsored, so we're going to take a look at it today. Obviously, I'm going to be truthful with that. And then Minerva is actually a personal build that I have not really cared for the way I had it built before. So I'm happy that I got some switches all done up. I was actually going to lube some FFF switches. I did these halfway, and then I finished up the batch of marshmallows that I had. I was like, wait, did I put Miranda? Did I put Minerva? Oh, you got me scared there, Elquan. But yeah, I don't know. I was going to use FFF switches. Lofree does like low profile stuff. They do a bunch of more consumer centric stuff, if that makes sense. Like they do like, how can I word this? It's more for people who don't want to dabble with customs, but they reached out. It was kind of a mutual thing. I also wanted to see this board as well. I don't know about you guys. I don't get to cover a lot of low profile stuff. I mean, and this is kind of we'll kind of jump into this and we'll kind of talk about our days and stuff, but low profile is not something that really exists too much in the custom hobby. I've done one or two for personal boards, and it's not something that you're going to see every day. And I was looking at low profile because about a month and a half ago, a client asked me for a low profile board, and I didn't know what to recommend them at that point. So I was doing some research and then going through emails, and just so happens that Lofree was like, hey, we have this thing called the Edge. I did some looking into it, and as it is right now, the thing we'll talk about it as we unbox it, but low profile stuff's kind of, I feel bad for the custom hobby, right? Because there's not a crap ton of low profile options for customs. Even when it comes down to switches, there's just not a whole lot of low profile stuff that you can really like customize. And I don't know if that's something people want in the future, but I don't know. It's interesting though. I've modded low profile switches before, and they're a big pain in the butt. So I started low profile and gifted it to a friend when I got deeper into the hobby. I still have 2 low profile keyboards at my parents' house that I don't use as much, but QB might have to get moved to the weekend, Freddy, just because it hasn't arrived yet. The Monica 1, I think I've seen it. I just don't remember off the top of my head. Monica 1. Series 1, let's see. I forget, did you ever build the Systems by Monica? No, I haven't done a lot of Monica's newer stuff. Oh, this looks cool too. Yeah, I mean, this is a really pretty looking keyboard. But yeah, I haven't done anything like that. I haven't taken a look at it. I've been trying to help a guy on Reddit with a low profile build for like a week. They want full size and features. I'm trying to lose my mind. I mean, there's a lot of things now when you look into low profile that will kind of be like, this kind of makes sense. This is probably why we don't have a lot of low profile stuff. And it's a lot of compatibility issues and keycap stuff. And I get it, but at the same time, it is kind of a bummer. Also, Ravius, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. So today's stream is going to be a little longer. I'm going to redo my Minerva. This keyboard is super pretty, and I have been itching to rebuild this, and today is the perfect day. Although I have it disassembled right now. I desoldered it this morning. Oh gosh. And we have the forged carbon fiber plate for this. Dude, I love the way these plates look. This particular Minerva is a personal build, yes. But the Lofree one will be us taking a look at it and really taking the Lofree board through its paces, I guess. Forged carbon fiber is my favorite material. It's so nice, although I don't personally think it sounds much different or feels much different from regular schmegular carbon fiber, but it does look nicer. So, but yeah, how are you guys doing before we jump into the build today? How is everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a good one. I've been having a morning. It's been kind of slow. I have a lot to do today, and I was shaking my head on how much I'm dreading to do some of this stuff today. My wallet is forged carbon. My wallet is polypropylene. It sounds the same because the carbon fiber is the resin and not the carbon fiber. Yeah, it's not actual carbon fiber, I don't think, right? I don't think there's any difference at all. I don't think so either. Just woke up, my eyes are crusty. Honestly, mine probably are too. But I did take a shower right when I woke up, so maybe I did a good job of washing my face. Do you have any interest in building a PC Monica V2? I mean, I'd love to, Ardang. If you want me to build it with the Kohaku 8, I can take some beautiful photos for you. But totally up to you, my friend. You know I'm always up for doing people's personal projects. I think it's a lot of fun, dude. Just a lot of fun. All right, Bizarre. Dude, let me explain something. First of all, your jokes are fucking terrible. And you're a terrible, shitty human being for saying that. All right, bro? Terrible, shitty human being. Seriously, dude. I bet he's laughing right now with his 5-year-old friends. Look, guys, almost made someone say something stupid. Carbon fiber is carbon fiber. I feel like forged might be more rigid. To me, it all sounds the same. To be honest, FR4 and carbon fiber all kind of dabble with the same too, so... You know what's dumb though? Speaking of those kind of comments, Twitch does nothing about this shit. Twitch doesn't even really issue like IP bans. I know this because people have come and harassed me in stream and I've banned them and reported them, and Twitch has been like, yeah, we banned them, but they still come back. Like, it's so easy to get around Twitch's system. Oh no, Snickrap, it was just something. So I'm saying something stupid. Account created 16 minutes ago. Yeah, I know. I took apart my G710 and Ducky over the weekend and realized I don't know how to desolder. Oh no! Wait. So what are you gonna do, Checkmate? Checkmate. There's people who offer those services too if you need, bro. I can definitely relate. There's been times where I've accidentally disassembled things and you're like, oh, I don't have the right tool for this. So, Twitch needs better IP bans? Yes. I realized that I have a keycap buying problem. Dude. Same. You know, I don't buy a whole crap ton of keyboards these days. But I do have an issue with buying keycaps too. I like the idea of dressing up my keyboard differently than having like multiple, like tons of different keyboards. So yeah, lately it's been nice. MG Chemicals desolder wick is great for making desoldering easier. I haven't had great luck with desoldering wick and the handheld pumps. Dude, I'm so bad at that stuff. Bought Nuclear Data this week, BRG last week, Bento the week before. Bro, I get that, dude. I get that. If I had the money, I would have that problem as well. Well, you know what's funny too is, in my brain, it's just easier to buy keycaps. So, am I cool with chatters calling you Sigsy, Daddy, etc.? I think context matters. Like, if it's a joke of some sort and we all kind of get the joke. But, like, I don't know. I'd rather people just stop at this point because, like, people take shit way too far, as I've come to realize with everything in life. So, yeah, I'd rather not. Are you introvert or extrovert? I don't know. If you guys had to guess, what would you guys guess? I feel like I'm very bad at labeling myself either or. I feel like I'm... Guys, what is with the weird jokes? Ambivert? What is an ambivert? Does that mean both? I don't think I'm both, though. I don't think I'm like an introvert. But I also don't know if I'm an extrovert. Don't ban me. I was kidding, guys. Enough with the weird shit. Just enough. Like, I've had enough of it personally. Let's not joke around about dumb stuff. Like, think you're a mix of both. I think I'm a bit of a mix of both. I think I'm more extroverted, but I don't make an effort to do either. You know? Sorry, Daddy. It's okay, dude. Just everyone needs to chill. It's not one or the other anymore. Yeah. Now it's about what makes you tired. I mean, my social battery is pretty big. Although, dude, when my social battery, when that thing depletes, dude, I'm completely KO'd. What I do is, I think I'm the worst type of, when my social battery ends, I'm the worst. Like, I will stare into, like, the distance, thinking, and, like, I'm not even cranky or anything. I just, like, don't talk. I just, like, want to be left alone, and it's just, I completely go into this void of doing nothing. Like, it's kind of not shut down either. I feel like I can still talk, but I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. Do you pretend you're in an emo music video? No. Introvert leaning, I'd say then. Interesting. Is there like one of those like social tests you can take with those? When my wife worked retail, she didn't even really want to hang out with friends after work. I get that though. Retail is tough. So nice.
16 months. Damn, time moves fast.
Thank you, AFTL.
And I hope your grandfather still has luck with the old dishwasher.
Oh my god, dude. That's crazy, Rise. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Also, 16 months. That's a year and a bit. Thanks, dude. Do you have a cat? No. I think I've always wanted one. A cat. Like, I think I would get along with pets and animals. But I'm also... I'm also too. Why you don't like your cat, Avo? Things annoying me today. I think it'd also be just. I think there's a lot of emotion that gets tied up into animals, and I'd like to think that I'm probably good at that, but I'm also probably not gonna. I don't know, dude. I don't think I can emotionally handle some of that stuff. You know, I don't know, dude. I think I'm on that end of the spectrum there when it comes to can I emotionally handle that in the end? I don't know. NCF 10 months with a 10 out of 10 streamer.
Kissing face,
Thanks, dude.
kissing face, kissing face. 10 months with the 10/10 streamer. Kissing face, kissing face, kissing face.
Thanks, NCF. Appreciate you, dude. Kissing face is back. Maybe a turtle? I feel like I would also do the same thing. Let's force Alex to get a cat? What the? It's worth it just when the cat sits in your lap? No, I get that, but I don't know, guys. I think there's a lot of emotion that goes into animals as well, and it used to be that if social interaction drained you, you were introverted, and if it gave you energy, you were extroverted. But with all the constant social media connectivity, it's not really the same. Burn, that is a very good point. That is such a good point to make too. I think the idea of being social has really changed in the last. I feel like this is a whole conversation to have. Like, do you guys feel like in the last 10 years alone, being social means something different now? It's not just going out anymore, and I feel like you can go into Discord and like talk to people online and communicate constantly, and you can still be emotionally drained without saying a single word. Dealing with cat hair is an extra challenge. Yeah, challenge I don't really want, I think that's also a challenge I just don't want to do. Since the pandemic, definitely. Yeah, that's actually a really good point too. Definitely has changed. Me personally, I'm a huge advocate for emotional support jellyfishes. True. Absolutely, like even this is interactive and socially. Dude, I feel like streams give me a lot of energy. I think there's been maybe like 4 or 5 times, like I can count on one hand, where stream has really drained me, like maybe emotionally and also socially. But I have to admit, the streams do give me a lot of like energy. Streams kept me alive during the pandemic. That's true too. I guess I'm only looking at it from one point of view. Hot take: social media should have never existed. Compliment for Bandit. You know what always exists though? How much I love you, bro. I hope you're having a great day. All right, Bandit. Appreciate you, and I hope that the rest of your week goes absolutely amazing. Most times I'm social by playing games online with friends and then seeing those same friends in person. Yeah, I guess though. That's a good way of being social though. I mean, being on Twitch, I feel like you guys chatting and Twitch right now and me interacting, every aspect of this is social, so I don't see why it would be not considered social. Also, it is definitely social media. Yeah, it is social media too. I don't know. I feel like lately though, damn, this is a deep talk. Lately, I have been a little bit more adverse from doing social things. And I feel like maybe it's just a wave of me. I mean, we all go through this. We go through waves of just feeling burnt out in life. You know what I mean? And I think I'm slowly going through one right now. But on a normal day, I feel like I'm pretty decent with it. Typing in chat is not really being social. I don't know. I feel like it is. What do you guys think on that situation? Obviously, there's no right answer. I don't think we can really conclude a right answer here because I feel like typing and chatting is being social, person to person. Yeah. Parasocial? I feel like if you guys were just talking into the wind and I was sort of answering questions, maybe, but I feel like we're having an actual conversation. I just happen to be on the person on the camera, but I don't know. Baby social? Talking to the void doesn't seem social. Is it the void? I don't know. This is I don't really know the. Fuck, this is kind of hurting my brain. I'm not gonna lie. Is this Star Fox? What's up, dude?
Love when that Alexotos notification pops up on my phone.
Dude, some people told me that their notification pops up like 4 hours after the stream starts. I don't know how that happens. Twitch is so annoying. We talked about this exact same thing like 4 to 6 months ago. I don't remember our conclusion for that conversation. Smaller streamers, it's easier to have a convo versus watching a major streamer when you're throwing text into the void. Yeah, I agree with that. I think parasocial might be more if you didn't respond to us. That's kind of my impression, but what's my favorite pasta? Fuck, I don't know, man. I like a whole slew of different pasta. So, I don't know. I feel like socializing in Twitch is different because it's an uneven dynamic between the streamer and chatters. Plus, us chatters aren't dealing with in-person social cues. Definitely different. I won't disagree there. But I think at its core, I think it's still technically being social, right? Your job as a streamer requires you to be more personality / charismatic is the same way someone in retail / customer service. Believe it or not, I would actually say that your guys' interactions with me, especially in the last 2 years of me streaming, is very genuinely me. Like, this is pretty much how I act. So when I talk to people, I think I swear a little less on stream, but that's really about as much as I'd say I'd change. I think I do curse a lot in person, but yeah, I'm pretty much the same. 100% I have customer service voice. Dude, when I first started streaming, I had like a customer service type voice. Now I don't care. Now I just talk like normal. I've always been a little embarrassed about my voice. I don't know why. I think everyone goes through phases like that, but I think Alex's favorite pasta is Let's Talk About Me. Let's talk about 6'8" frame. Oh my god, vertical leap, black steel that drips down. Oh my god, dude, is that Dr. Disrespect? I would say favorite pasta though, dude. Okay. Okay. Let me. Speaking about food for 1 second, we can get off the topic of food because I feel like I'm really hungry right now, and I don't really want to talk too much about food. But if you guys are ever in Toronto, in the St. Lawrence Market, they have this pasta and pizza thing. I think it went pretty viral on social media for a little bit, but they have this combo sauce that you can get. It's like a pesto plus Alfredo plus tomato. I don't know what it is. It's just you mix it all together. It's really good. High key, it's such a good sauce for pastas. If you guys ever in that area and want to pick up a decent sauce, bro, it's so good. Don't make a joke. Oh my god, don't be sussy, please. What's the place called? I think it's just called Pasta and Pizza. It's if you guys go into the St. Lawrence Market, if you guys are in Toronto, it's in the back right, I think. The front entrance, so the main gate area. Did someone say sauce? What sauce are we talking about? Pasta sauce. Which one do I recommend more, the Obscuras or Lotus? Have I tried the Lotus switches yet? I don't think I have, but I like the Obscuras a lot. All right. Other than that, I hope you guys are doing good, man. I know we literally streamed yesterday, and it's only been 24 hours, but I hope nothing crazy has happened. Is the St. Lawrence Market the one that sells exotic meats? There is one vendor in the St. Lawrence Market that has... Well, I wouldn't consider it exotic. But they have the fancy Wagyu and different types of beef, but not the exotic types of beef, I guess. But it's one vendor in there. The rest is just standard stuff. Nice haircut. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. 24 hours too many? Need a never-ending stream? Alex, you're Canadian, which is pretty exotic to me. You know you're not the first person to say that being Canadian is exotic, which is, I'll take it. So, we'll just kind of jump right into this for now. This is the Lofree Edge. Again, to kind of catch you guys up, had a fun conversation with the people at Lofree. They wanted to send me this over. This is technically a sponsored stream because they let me keep this, so we're just going to disclose that. However, that's not going to change what I think about the board. This is a low-profile board. We're doing 2 boards today. Again, we're doing the Minerva after this. I wanna actually rebuild my Minerva. It's a personal build, so I finally get to do that. But this is interesting to me, and in researching low-profile boards, I really realized there's not a whole lot of stuff for low-profile, especially in the custom world. There just isn't. Ow. And high key, I kind of I don't know, man. I kind of feel like it's kind of sad there's not as many low-profile things. But I was told that I would probably really like this as someone into customs headphones. Was that really loud? It was just me smacking my elbow against something. I was told I'd really like this. Wait, Alex, do you need a nice knife? You guys don't like my knife? It's Amazon special, and I have yet to change the blade after a long time. It's fine. You just don't like it? There's Newfie. There's some interesting boards. Now, in researching this is a Kickstarter project, which is no different from a group buy, just worded different. But Lofree's done other products in the past, and I've already looked at Lofree stuff personally in the past, and it's pretty good. The only thing I would say about this is the thing that concerns me about any company that doesn't offer things like refunds and whatnot is it's concerning, and I think it needs to be brought up. Obviously, every business is different. I know a lot of things in the custom keyboard world, they're the same way. They don't offer refunds. But this is a low-profile board that has a Kickstarter price of about $150. My camera's not liking this. But we'll take a look at this. They've done some apparently interesting things with the internals of this low-profile board. So we'll take a quick look at this and a quick peek. Fixed blade, low profile, Corn, all the other ergo boards. Thing is, I don't like the cases for any of those. So we got some little documentation, QC pass stuff here. Nothing too crazy. The Heritage Minerva, yeah, we're gonna be real building that later. Then we have probably a cable in this. Yep. Actually, this is a nice cable. Ooh, it's like a 90-degree angle cable. That is nice. I haven't seen one of these in a while. Always the mark of excellence that truly believes in their product. Yeah, that was a little bit. I was doing some digging on their like return policies and warranty and stuff, and it just, you know, I need to air that out. Absolutely, it needs to be one of the first things we talked about. It also comes with a carbon fiber stand, which I thought was neat. But just some other little context. It's already pre-built. I actually did some research, and I talked to some friends who are really into these types of boards, and they actually told me, like, I've had some pretty good feedback on Lofree, like in general. It's really thin. It also has this very Apple aesthetic to it, which is maybe someone's cup of tea, but who knows? And it's quite light. It's something like 500 grams, or roughly a little bit lower than that. So can't unsee. Yeah, it definitely looks like a laptop. But it's interesting. The switches are interesting as well. It's their own type of switches for these two. Let me double check the exact name scheme for this, because I can't remember off the top of my head. I guess that's why they make it so light but so big. Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. Like, look how thin this is, and it has a kickstand on the back. But I feel like this would be super ideal for people who want to get into more of a traveling board. But I do wish that, I think, obviously not for this particular product, I'd love to see more low-profile stuff in the future. Yeah, these are Kale palm switches, and they actually have a quite unique aesthetic to them as well, if you guys are interested in taking a look at that. Quite the unique aesthetic. Where's my switch puller? Just had you before because I had to pull switches off, but where is my switch puller now? One sec, guys. Can you fold it closed? You cannot do that. You cannot fold. There it is. The Lofree Flow looks better overall. I was kind of in the opposite. I actually thought this looked better. And these have these Kale palm switches in them that also have this like faux carbon fiber top. But they're saying this is supposed to sound really good. It also has a battery in it, so it's wireless too, which, you know, I thought was impressive for how small this is. And you know, it's a 5.4 millimeter frame, I believe, on the front, which is pretty crazy. It does have, like I said, some pretty decent switches in here for. I've tried a whole bunch of different low profile stuff when I was experimenting with that a little while ago. But it's interesting. It's gasket mounted as well. Well, PCB gasket mounted, and then it also has some foams inside. So it's an interesting little board, and I think there could be a lot to love with this. USB-C on the top, centered as well. Pretty decent aesthetic. measuring the front height, we can measure the effective front height for sure. Now, I don't know if this will have... Oh, I've got to turn the wired mode on. There we go. So, it does have LEDs in this, but obviously these are not shine-through caps, which is not ideal. But I think the most impressive thing about this board, and I watched some other content on this board prior to this, is I've heard that this keyboard doesn't sound too bad. And for being a low-profile board, I'd be kind of impressed. It's actually not too bad, and I'd love to experiment more when in the custom world of... It does have a kickstand as well here in the back, so you can increase the angle. I'd love to experiment more with actually, you know, different chassis and stuff like this, and maybe a little bit more, what the hell, that sounds so good. Dude, this is, so to be completely honest with you guys, before I even said yes to taking a look at this, I was looking at other little reviews, and when I heard the sound of this, I was like, oh, this actually sounds pretty damn good. They're saying it's library quiet. That's what they said on their website. I don't agree with that. I think this is quite loud to be in a library. But I was actually quite impressed with the sound profile, and I have to admit, hearing it on the videos versus hearing it in person, I like it in person a lot more. It's Crucible quiet. It's okay quiet. I wouldn't say this is super quiet. Can I take the foams out? I don't believe I can really go in and really change much about this board. I'm pretty positive you could probably remove some of the stuff in here, but I don't think I really can. Yeah, maybe you could. You could probably take out some of the foams, but I don't know if I would. Honestly, I've never heard of a low profile board sound this good, to be honest. So library by a construction zone, maybe. Yeah. Price on this? About... Did someone say crucible or cubicle? Whatever. I saw the word crucible, so I'm going to keep going with that. About $150. Looks like there's silicone and foam. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. I think that they got your standard like IPXE foams, like your standard foams, but it's also made of metal too, which is a nice change up, like a metal and carbon fiber mix. It's a nice change up from some of the other really cheapy products, if I'm being real with you guys. Like it's nice that this is at least made of some aluminum and, you know, a fun material being carbon fiber, opposed to just injection molded plastic, which kind of feels cheapy. So ultimately, I can show the stats. They did a pretty good job with everything. I really did not expect the sound. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, I did not expect this to sound like this. And let's see, actually. Did they do any sort of modifications to this? Let's grab a pair of tweezers or something and see if we can see if they added any lubricant to these. I mean, if they didn't, I'm even more impressed because it does sound like these stabs are a little bit modified. It's really hard to tell, actually. I think I spot a little bit of oil, at least on the wire, but it's a little hard to see. Low profile keycap hunting now. There's not a lot, and that's something I looked at as well. There's not a crap ton. I will admit though, these are not the worst looking keycaps I've seen, but it's still kind of like this kind of edgy. I mean, maybe that goes with the naming scheme of this board, but it's a bit more of an edgy kind of typeface, which I don't know if this is going to be. Would this fit normal cherry keycaps? Will maybe MTNU will work? Actually, I don't know. Will this fit normal keycaps? I don't believe so, because this has a different type of stem. But I'd be down to try. Oh, maybe it does. Oh, not really. It doesn't really work too well. not really. It fits, but it doesn't have enough depth, unfortunately. Kind of hate the function on the bottom of the keycap and all the legends are positioned on top. Yeah, that's kind of stupid in my opinion as well. I agree with that. I don't know why that's done like that, but... And then the other thing too, like the only other negative criticism I could really say is the LEDs are I mean, they're kind of stupid in this case. Like, they don't really do a whole hell of a lot. They're around this switch. If you guys can see, there's like a little piece of polycarbonate or acrylic around the switch. So, I mean, it's no longer even, you know, tasteful at that point. It just becomes non-existent at that point, which, yeah, kind of pointless. Ambient lighting. It's kind of like an ambient light, yeah. The font looks like it belongs in 2010. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the font either, but I'd rather actually have this font than someone like, you know, like the gamer keyboard fonts. So I love the PS3 keyboard. What do you mean this isn't a PS3 era keyboard? Wait, what did I say? I didn't say nothing about that. But yeah, overall, like, the board seems like it's good. It has a decent battery inside of it. It's something that I actually might even be using for, you know, this setup too, because I actually love low profile keyboards, and that's what I mean. Like, there's just not a lot that has come out for low profile stuff that I can enjoy. I think these type of keyboards are really fun to type on, as well as, you know, they feel good. I don't know, they're just comfortable for me. But I feel like you really have to be into the low profile scene. I like the MacBook or laptop style stuff. Would be a good TV setup board, yeah. Has a 2000 milliamp battery in it too, so it's not terrible. And I don't know why you need it to be so crazy, but they're saying you can also use this for competitive games. 1000 polling rate PCB, which is a little bit more than sometimes we even get in the keyboard hobby, which is impressive to say the least. But it's interesting. It's an interesting little release, and then it even comes with this little, you know, to reduce waste, they said, has a carbon fiber stand that you can kind of make too, which I don't know if I want to make this today. I don't think I really care. This would slap for a Plex PC. Wait, can we see? Do you guys want me to build it? Let's see. How do we build this? We can take our time with today's stream, because as much as I need to go back to work later on and do some other errands around the house, I also don't want to. I'm also too tired, too lazy. Build it? Long stream for the win? Let's see. Did this come with a little instruction book on how to put this together? Don't I need to eat pasta soon? No, but I should eat something more than just some bread, and I had a few slices of cold cuts earlier. Let's see. Is there an instruction on how to assemble this, or should I just try on my own? No. But I'm also going to be doing a long-term review of this as well, just because I do want to use this for a long period of time and actually give this a fair shot in the long run. So we'll see what we do for that. How on earth would I assemble? I'm assuming these go like this. And maybe these go... Yeah, this would go like this or something. Seems steep for 250. I wouldn't... I mean, if you guys were to pick up something like this, I don't know about the whole 250. But if you guys are getting it on that early bird pricing, it makes more sense. But yeah, it is steep at that particular price point. I'm not going to disagree with you guys. 250 is something that is a tough sell. Definitely a tough sell. Oh wait, is this inserted incorrectly? Wait, how do I do this? Oh, I see. Does it go like this? Does it do cartwheels? Low profile has a premium right now. That makes it not nice. I mean, yes. Even when I had to order low profile parts for that little build that I was doing on my own time, I definitely felt like I had to pay a premium for it as well. So 100% I get that. I do understand the premium, I suppose, but still sucky, I guess. Alright, almost got it. Why can't I wiggle this piece in? There we go. All right, so here's the stand. I do think they should have not made the top piece carbon fiber, if I'm being real with you guys. If they had just made this the same type of metal, because I love the granular texture of the metal they used here. It looks nice. It's very like Apple inspired. If they did this to the top frame and not the carbon fiber, this would have been so nice. How often do you rotate boards? I'd say pretty damn often. Yeah, the keycaps are not my cup of tea either. They really should have targeted this to be more classy. They really should have. But yeah, that's the stand you get in the box as well. And that's the keyboard. Like I said, pretty damn thin too. So overall, it's an impressive feat of, you know, cool stuff they put in one box or one case here. I do appreciate what they've done with it. Measure the front height. Let's see, where's my little measuring tape? I mean, the keyboard doesn't weigh anything either, so let's see. We'll measure it from the bottom foot, because that's where, this is where you'd really go here. Now, a little hard to tell, but I think if we measure it from the, well, actually it'd be right here, that top lip. Right where the 3 starts is where the top lip happens. So what, 10 mil? 10 mil including the foot there, not including the keycaps. Including the keycaps, you would probably add another 0.5 millimeters. So, interesting. Also, what's up, Marcia? How you doing? But yeah, overall, a decent little low-profile unit. I'd be happy with something like this. Cool. Did they make a wrist rest for this? Do you need one? Is that what you need? Do you need a wrist rest? I'll take one more listen to this keyboard again. Kind of impressive. Very impressive for what this is. The spacebar should not sound as good as it does. Yeah, it's not bad. Dude, it's really not that bad, dude. Oh my god, guys, the curved desk does nothing to the acoustics. Let's see, what if we put it on a desk pad slightly as well? Let's see what happens here. Dude, I have to give it to the Lofree team. This does kind of sound pretty good. It is quieter, but I kind of also appreciate that for what this is, like what this is targeting to be. Fuck, I might even use this on my gaming computer. Like, they've had good reviews on their stuff in the past, and they're a company I've kind of kept my eye on in the past as well, but not bad, to be honest. They feel really good. They feel like a light linear switch. This is very much like my style switch here, just in a... Are you hearing scratchiness? I mean, kinda. I'll just press this switch really slowly. I mean, dude, this is kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. The Kale low profile switches, by the way, yes. To show you guys again, these are from Kale. These are the switches here. Battery life it's a 2000 milliamp battery, so I don't know if they've, this is the wrong way. I don't know if they've stated the approximate. Let's see. I don't think they did. And usually I find sometimes people overdo it with these approximate battery lives, but I think they just put how much the battery is. Yeah, it doesn't really say on their marketing here. But that's something I can probably tell you guys, because like I said, I'm going to be using this more in a long-term sense as well. But is anyone in the market for a low profile? I do wish there was more options in the custom world about it. But overall, pretty impressed. It's a cool product, pretty light too. This might be a good board even to bring around too if you're doing some traveling to work, to an office. So I'm honestly pretty happy. The keycaps, I really wish they'd sit down with the company and be like, how can we make more timeless keycaps? The keycaps just, I don't know. Or at least give us some options. Yeah, like, I don't know what's with every company and just not using a fucking normal font. I agree. 1000% agree. I don't know why we can't use a normal font. I don't know why that escapes people in the keyboard world. The screw placements are on the top. They do kind of add to the carbon fiber design, I guess. They don't, obviously, you're never really going to touch them with your, you're never really going to feel them. They probably would be better on the bottom, or at least some better way to put the screws too. That is a good point. But they kind of blend in nicely with the carbon fiber, so you don't really notice them. As far as I know, this is a Bluetooth only board, so I don't think there's any dongle to go along with this, no. It looks like a futuristic aesthetic from the late 90s. Yeah, a little bit. Plips. I think I found my 75.
I found my 75.
A lot of these crappy fonts come from one company not wanting to be the first to pay factories for new molds. The problem is, I don't believe these are double. Are these double shot? These are die sub. So this is not even a mold. The thing is, you could just literally have someone design it, and then like you can see that's the die sub area there. You can see the ink or the pigment. So it's just yeah, it's just laziness at that point. I get it though. A lot of people are, I guess, into different things, and we have to be understanding of that too. So I did put a GMK on, keycap on it. It doesn't stay. I do enjoy the font. Hey, everyone's a little different. Overall, impressed. I actually do want to give this, like I said, a longer shot of me using it. So what the Sigma is this keyboard? Oh my gosh. Pretty nice. Might use it today even. If you own a Dremel, GMK will fit. You know what? I'm going to use this board for the rest of the day. Screw it. I'm having a good time with it. That's all that matters. Have fun with the stuff that you guys pick up. Like I said, though, the only concerning part to me was I read through their return policies and stuff, and I'd urge you guys to do the same, too, if you guys were interested in this. It's not like the best thing to read through in the world. It does look like this is kind of like a no return type thing if you don't like it. As I mentioned at the start of the stream as well. Probably their most negative flaw, but there's a lot of companies that offer no returns with these type of things. So this or the Sonnet, whatever you guys want. It's not up to me. It's up to you guys. They're very different keyboards. The Sonnet will be when the rest of the stuff comes out. So on the 23rd at 1 p.m. I believe is the date. All right, now to my Minerva. Actually, this is pretty cool too. Good job, Lofree. I'm happy with this. Now to build my Minerva. Also, quick question. Oh, there's no one there. But yeah, that's pretty much the Lofree board today. Now we can build our other thing here. That's such a bad precedent. Yeah, I agree. I think it's better when companies can handle that stuff up front and not have to hide behind like no return policies. Just be awesome to your customers. It's a good product. You probably wouldn't need to return it anyways. So, alrighty. So this is the heritage color. And I built it with, I believe they were called honeydew switches originally. And I'm going to be upfront with you guys. I think the more I typed on that board, like the honeydew switches, the more I ended up not liking them. They had like a weird rattle to them, and I believe they were JWK switches. At least a bad version of them. So they just didn't sound great, in my opinion. So, which one way too lucky? Would you say they are honey don't switches? This guy's, I'm real sorry. I don't really get it. Can you explain it to me? I want to get it though. I want to laugh with you. Bam. It's a bad pun. Like, are you saying like honey don't shrink the kids? Or honey do? Oh. Bro, I'm dumb. I actually think I'm dumb. I didn't even put that together. That's crazy. Hey, you know what? That's on me. That's on me, dude. He hopes to be part of them sometime. Alex loves inside jokes. That's funny, dude. Alex spending too much time on TikTok? Oh my gosh. Zany compliment? Hey, Zany. Let me think of a good one here. Nah, I'm feeling a little embarrassed for not getting on that one there. I'm not going to lie. But you know what's never embarrassing? How much I love you, bro. I hope you're having a great day today, dude. Zany, I want to also let you know, dude, I know you've told me a whole bunch of stuff that's been happening in the last little bit for yourself and all the, you know, I believe it was an exam or something too. Very proud in all your accomplishments, dude. Very, very proud. That's sweet. What the fuck, Alex? I try. Prussian alert keycaps? Can I see? Can you link me? Typing on my Wisp Minerva right now. Love it. Hell yeah, dude. I hope I moved enough switches. I did half of these like the other day, and then the other half very early this morning, so I just hope I did enough. If anyone wants to give me an opinion, new mode 65, Alu bottom, CF plate, cat minks, or yellow KS3s. Fuck, those are both good, dude. So nice.
I just want to fast forward 30 months. Alexot ra Alexot oh really Alexot woo.
Alex. Oh really? Juan, thank you so much, dude. I hope you're having a great day today, dude. Thank you so much for 39 months of being here, dude. Need Prussian blue? Yeah, is that the link? Let me see this. And Real 10, I think cat minks for that would be super awesome. I don't know how cat minks sound with. Are you going with PBT keycaps or just like an ABS version of the PBT fans? Oh wait, this kind of slaps. Normally I don't like blue, but this is a very nice blue. Oh shit, the renders kind of kill it for me here. This is awesome. Kill it in a good way. This might be one of the few blues I actually like. And normally I'm not. Well, PBT Fans makes ABS keycaps. It's really dumb. I don't know why they named their company PBT Fans and they have some ABS lineups. I don't get it. Yeah, this is a really nice one. Gotta head back to work. Have fun with the stream. Thank you, Beldoink. Beldoink, you got my email, right? I know you're leaving right now, but... Hey, Alex. Haven't been keeping up with keyboard trends recently, but what are some linear switches you'd recommend? I think as of right now, my top 5 linear switches are still going to be a variety of different Cherry switches. In particular, the Cherry Nixies are great. I feel like those are a good balance of sounds and scratch as well. Next up in that lineup would be Milky Yellows. I think those are fantastic. If you want something a little bit more loud, I would say go with Obscuras or Cream Sodas. And then finally, I would say, I feel like Gateron Cap V2s are kind of underrated. HMX switches are great if you don't want to lube anything at the moment. I think those are probably everyone's go-to. And then, what else? What else has been really good lately that I've been like? KTT roses are great. They're not abandoned. I promise you they're not abandoned. I feel like those are some of the more prominent ones I'd recommend. I would personally, I believe are these manufactured by JWK? I can't remember. I personally have not been too aligned with liking JWK switches. Those are something I've been kind of actively avoiding. The Aphelion switches are decent too, but I feel like they don't make as much as they used to of those. What else? Cream sodas are also a great choice. Appreciate the response, brother. Because last time I bought switches, they were all JWK. Yeah. Oh, SWKs. Those are also extremely good right now too. Very solid, loud sounding switches with like a deeper undertone to them. Really like those. Yeah, I would personally, if I've been very vocal about this, I've had very bad luck with the majority of more recent JWK stuff. The only reason I'm using these is because I've used this batch of marshmallows before and they felt good. So, hi Scooped, how you doing? But yeah, JWK switches as of right now are on like the bottom list of my recommends. They're just not that great. What's your hot take right now, Alex? Oh, about JWK switches, Marcia? I would just not recommend them. I think they're all trash. The company itself, like JWK, I've seen a lot of people who have dealt with them as a company and in general, let's finish this thought, I guess. They just have a lot of like back and forth and they do a lot of different fixes to their molds and it just feels like nothing is consistent with their stuff and they just can't seem to get it right. So I don't know. I've definitely been feeling that as well with JWK. What's my hot take in general right now? Do you mean more for like keyboards, Marcia? What is a hot take that I have? Well, yeah, there are also leaf problems. The stems are all trash on most of the JWKs. Whatever you like. Hot take political wise? I don't think this is the right stream to talk about politics. I'm going to be straight with you. But I think hot takes. What hot takes do I have? Oh, I need to take out the blockers here. I personally, I don't feel like I have this. I don't feel like this is a hot take. I'll do one in the keyboard world. I really think there's just a lot of I feel like there's a lot of these sub $110 keyboards that aren't different enough from one another that people hype up way too quickly, and it creates this train of like unneeded purchasing for everyone in that particular scene of keyboards. Like there's just too much hype being given to each individual keyboard that's like sub $100. You know? Way too much. Like the ND75, for example. I personally think that was way too hyped up for what that was. There's just so many keyboards that get super hyped, everyone buys, and between us, well, not between us, I don't care, because I've said this publicly, they don't sound great without foam. You have to foam them up. Therefore, they all have very similar sound signatures, if not the same. And I just feel like there's way too much of this perpetual like hyping up of these products. So the ND75 wasn't even gasket on it. Did you like it, Marcia? I honestly did not like it one bit. Like, I'm gonna be straight with you. Like, I can understand like the want to buy that particular product, but I hated the ND75. It just was not my thing. Like, the more I used it after I took a look at it on stream, I just realized it was just not for me. And maybe that's fine, maybe that's okay, but not my cup of tea. Who doesn't want to be in the keyboards? That's literally what I said too. I said I think this is for someone who doesn't want to buy custom keyboards and just wants something halfway decent. But for customs, I don't think it suits the custom world at all. The Rainy was ridiculously hyped. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't do anything for me either. I get everyone, and this is the thing too, like I understand everyone has their preferences with keyboards, but yeah, I feel like there's just too much hyping going on in that particular market. Way too much. That you kind of almost get FOMO for every release. At least when I've stepped into that kind of sphere of like content, I'm like, dude, everything feels like a FOMO purchase. Everything is. Like literally touches the bottom case and it's how it's mounted. Remember how much flack mode got for doing that originally? Yeah, there's that too. You're right. If you're on a low budget and you have a hard time making money, don't even think about custom keyboards. Too many 14-year-olds who have $20 to the name getting a keyboard only cut 5,000 corners. I think I kind of have a different take than you on that, Real 10. I think my take is whatever means you have to spend, do your thing. Right? Like, I don't want to shame anyone for having less money or more money and yada, yada, yada. But I think my hot take about that would be people don't talk about financial responsibility enough. And this is kind of where I think our opinion differs. I agree that I feel like people should probably, who maybe don't have the income to be spending, should be responsible with their money. But if that money is set aside for them and they say, well, I do have $40 right now or $50 and I'd like to spend it on myself and I've been responsible, then however they want to spend their money is just, that's their prerogative. So, but I do think there needs to be more emphasis on financial responsibility within hobbies and just life in general. We don't do that enough. There's just so many we get inundated with just like things to buy, with what I should pick up, what's gonna make my setup nicer, yada yada, like all these things, and it's overwhelming, and you kind of feel the need to buy stuff just because you want to fit in, and it's not good. Just spend money on what you like. Yeah, I agree with Ultimech. I like your name, by the way. Yeah. And also said someone Hasselblad versus GFX. I think I'm in a unique spot where I can kind of review two medium format cameras. And gotta admit, dude, the more I use both of them, the more I'm gonna say that the Hasselblad system is a lot nicer to edit photos from. There's just something about their color science that is just so much nicer out of the camera. However, if you want to spend a little bit more time in Photoshop, then the GFX system, or Lightroom rather, would make a lot of sense. Because you can get the GFX photos to look great too. But there is something kind of special about the Hasselblad files. But the GFX system, you can pick up a GFX 100S for compared to what the rest of the medium format cameras are, it's very inexpensive. You can probably pick one up, like just the body, I've seen as low as and again, understand guys, this is medium format stuff, 100 megapixels, $4,000, and you can pick up a cheaper lens for it too. What's crazy about that is I think some of the more high-end cameras these days are around that price anyways. The autofocus is really bad on the 100S. The Hasselblad's a little better. I've heard the GFX 102 is a lot better. I don't really want to go spend $20,000 to go try, Did someone say Edge? Huh? TT Artisans has manual focus lens too. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff too. I was thinking about adapting a Mamiya 645 to a GFX. Why not? Try it out. It's really fun. I only have one lens for both the cameras, but overall, I think there's just more going on with the Marcia, come talk about it. Go for it. Hijack, I don't care, it's fine. We're friends, Marcia. I trust you to have fun with the conversation. Go for it. We're just talking about cameras anyways. I have more fun shooting with the Hasselblad, though. Be straight with you guys. The system of the Hasselblad just feels nicer to take photos on. So, do I have any favorite streamers outside the mech community? A lot of the people I used to watch no longer stream. Like, I think my two favorite streamers that I haven't seen logged on in a long time were TSM Hamlins and Daquan. They were so funny. I mean, I used to watch Myth a lot too, but ever since their kind of group kind of dissolved, I guess, I don't really watch many of them anymore. But other than that, I have some friends who stream. But if you're talking about like big streamers, yeah, it was Hamlins and Daquan. They were so funny, dude. I always knew Alex was a Fortnite streamer at heart. Leave me alone, dude. You're the only thing keeping me on Twitch. Thank you, Techium. Daquan was absolute goat, dude. He was so fucking funny, dude. Him and Hamlins, they had me every stream. They were like, at the time, it was also Tim the Tap Man I used to watch a little bit of, but it was really Hamlins and Daquan that really want me to, they really pushed me to like, I really wanted to stream because of them. So, old Tim was goated. I tell him that all the time. Or do you mean Tim Keelis or Tim the Tap Man? So I'm talking about Tim Keelis. I used to watch a ton of One Pixel? Is that how you pronounce it? Tim the Tap Man? Oh, okay. Toxic? We don't talk about Tim Keelis anymore. Old Tim the Tap Man was good. I don't watch any of his new stuff. Ever since he moved to YouTube, even prior to that, I don't know. I just don't watch any of his stuff anymore. But yeah, I really do think that if Daquan and Hamlins were still streaming to this day, because I know Hamlins came back for a little bit, I would still be watching them because they were such a good combination of funny, man. They were such a good combination of talent and funny. Always a little bit bummed when I remember that they don't really stream much anymore. You know who's funny? Alex. Thanks, dude. I haven't been keeping up too much with what happened with Daquan. I know Hamlin's had, I think someone in his family had passed away, and I think it really hit him hard. Gotta feel for that, man. Like, it's tough when you're in front of a camera and you kind of have to act happy too when stuff like that happens. So. Just making sure everything's pushed in nicely here because this is a really important step in building keyboards. Really bad back issues made it streaming harder. I can imagine sitting down is actually pretty stressful. Like it's not physically good to sit down as long as sometimes people do. It's very bad for you. All right. This looks like it's pushed in enough, so we'll start soldering. Man, back issues though. I don't have. Luckily, my back's like all right, but like, dude, I know people with back issues, and fuck, I feel so bad for people with like such bad back issues. It's terrible to look at sometimes because you see how much pain they're in. It just makes you feel bad. Invest in a decent chair. Yeah, I mean proper posture and good exercise and all that. Just taking care of yourself, right? Do I have any more coffee? No, I'm out of coffee. Sucks. But outside of that, I don't watch anyone else. There's not really many streamers. Sometimes I'll watch Ed, BTMC, but like not much anymore. Although I love Ed's content, but that's really it, you know? Not a whole lot.
Hey Alex, I watched your Compact Ergo VOD and I saw you suffering, so this is what you should do. This summer when you go camping, pack with you that GMK set. Wink wink, and when you sit down in front of a fire camp at night,
I know what you're talking
throw
about.
it and let it melt as if you dropped a marshmallow. Make an example and let's start taking down that yellow cult. Less than 3.
The Greg set? Are you talking about Greg? Dude, I am banning Greg from this entire stream, by the way. Greg has been completely banned. Guys, I have to. It gets out of hand. Everyone wants me to do Greg in some weird iteration, and it takes me so long to do Greg iterations like that. And it's so nice.
Landis Corant's gifted a tier 1 sub to Rebirths.
Thank you, Alliance. I appreciate you, dude. I don't know, man. I'm over it. Can we make Greg his own Twitch channel? Maybe I need to think of a different posture, King. Let's do posture. How about this? All right. We really need to think of a better rule for Greg. Not once every 6 months. Not when people request it on stream. Oh, fuck. If you're a client and want it done, I do feel like the necessity to do it for clients.
Justice for Greg.
Thanks, Mexi. But I really feel like Greg needs to be like done on certain. Who hurt you, Alex? Let me know. Greg did. What are you gonna do about that now? Make it a giveaway? Greg permaban seems reasonable. I agree with that, right? It does seem reasonable. One day a year called Greg Day. Maybe we make a Greg Day. All right? Maybe we make that a whole thing once a year. How about we deem... Can we stop with Greg? I hate it so much. Same, dude. What day do you guys want Greg Day to be? It has to be prior to this day. So June 18th prior. So April 1st. How about we make April 1st Greg Day? And every year, if you guys are here next year, we'll make it April 1st. The 30th of February. That's a good day. I like that day. Let's do 30th of February. All right, so 30th of February is Greg Day. That's set. Good day. Funny streamer. Dude, on your day off? Yeah, I could just say it was on my day off and just be like, I already did it, man. What can I say?
How much do I have to pay you to melt Greg? Go buy chips as well.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Pars, I think I don't think I want to melt it because I feel like that's wasteful and I'd rather give it away. But you know what? I really think that one day Greg might lose a few pieces. And maybe it'll be impossible to actually use the set. You know what I mean? Or maybe, let's turn this off for a second. Perhaps, I'm thinking out loud here, you know? What if we mold Greg into something else? What about that? What if we melt it down, we send it to someone who does it, and we melt it into like a keyboard case? Here's a good idea. I just thought of something so fucking good. What if I send it to Omnitype? He sends it to whoever does the Bauer lights, and we make it a Bauer light. 1 of 1, melted down GMK Greg, Bauer light. I don't know if that's humanly possible. Nopers? Bauer Greg. Is that enough plastic? Maybe. It so isn't. We can add some stuff in there that'll make it. Maybe that's what we'll do. And then I can finally be rid of that set and we won't put it to waste. Tell me, Marcio, what's up? Alex, send it to me. I'll melt it down. Trust. Cast a board and grab a heat gun, though. Could do something like that, too. Can add extra. It would have the essence of Greg. We could just add extra yellow plastic, and we can just call it the essence of Greg. Bauer. 1 of 1. Let me really think about this. I don't even know what word that is, Insty. It's going crazy right now with all the people molding. We should make a screw tray. We could do that. What is the keyboard on your desk? It looks like a cheap stock something. Well, it's the Lofree Edge, and high key, dude, it's actually not that bad. And I'm kind of like, dude, this is a a decent little sound profile. It's like not that bad, to be honest. I'm kind of enjoying it. So, well, you know what? Regardless of the foam, dude, it's the low profile of it. I love boards like this. So, is ignoring my compliment that was redeemed? He needs to give Greg a compliment. Dude, I don't even know what to say. Like, what do I even say to Greg? I need to solder this keyboard. I don't even... I got a good compliment. Greg, you redeemed the compliment for Greg. I'll do a compliment for Greg. Greg, you would make an excellent screw tray if melted down. If melted down, you would make an excellent screw tray. Thanks for being you, Greg. I'm going to solder this keyboard now. Poor Greg. If melted down, guys. Where's my solder? Where'd I stick it? Hashtag screw Greg. Get it? I got it. That was pretty good, Marcia. Where'd I put my solder? What the? I had it 2 seconds ago because I had to desolder. Oh, there it is. Behind a bag. Thought I ended the stream because it froze. No. Back when I won the Zoom, I gave you the choice to replace DualShot with Greg, and you said no because you loved Greg too much. I never said I loved Greg too much, Adam. Don't put words in my mouth. I said I don't think I could do that because someone had given me the set. But you know what? I'm regretting really not giving it to you now. Alex gaslighting again. Screw tray sounds like a one-and-go disposable lovemaking friend. Oh my gosh. We'll find something good to do with Greg. I don't know what, but we will. One of these days, eventually. I want to say your tears are so nasty right now. I don't know what we'll do. But one of these days, we'll really think it through. Do a Greg giveaway? How about this? I'm going to ask permission from the person that gave it to me. What if, I'm thinking out loud, okay, not guaranteed. What if, during the next subathon, we make the Greg set. Remember, this is just the all yellow set, so it's not like the face kit. What if we make that the top prize? Someone in chat can get the Greg set. I don't know for sure, but then I can actually be rid of it. How would you feel if someone melted Aether into a screw tray, asking for a friend? You do you. You can do whatever you want. I know this is. I feel like this is a trap question because I feel like if I say no, then everyone's gonna get mad when I do that to Greg eventually. What if you signed each piece and cast it on a lovely acrylic stand of Greg? You should melt down Greg, that way he can live on your desk forever. What would I melt? I don't really use screw trays as much as I used to, though. You know what? Hold on. I just got a text message. Or a DM. Someone's spamming me. Oh my god, you guys are so annoying. Are you serious right now? No. They said not to expose them, but they said if I melted down Greg into a Bauer Light, they just send me another Greg keycap set to put on the Greg Bauer Light. Therefore, I'd be perpetually stuck with Greg. You guys are so annoying, dude. What a Chad power move. It's like a prison that I can't escape. God damn. The person is genius. Is it genius? We heard you like Greg, so you put Greg on your Greg. Grega Chad? Is that Tim Keyless? The thing I sent you should come in the in So Handy right about now. Well, I'm gonna go to Postal Run right after this too, so hopefully they have it there today. Way too lucky. Literally, once stream is done, I have to go drop off a few packages and pick up stuff. Alex, you're cursed. Just accept it. I feel like I am cursed. I feel like there's no way out of this. None that I can think of, and that's any good. Adam, yes it is actually. But actually with yours, Adam, I'm actually going to go to the post office and have them do the label instead of me do the label, because the label that I'm going to print looks no different from the one that was already printed. So I'm going to have them do it so there's no problems. You left your own stream, you left us? What happened? Oh, Tim? You mean Avom? True, a combination of the two. Also, just pointing this out, I'm now fully caught up in Kaiju number 8 again. I'm just going to say this. No spoilers, obviously. Holy fuck, the last episode was so fucking hype, dude. If you guys haven't started watching that anime, just go watch it, dude. It's so freaking good. I have not been this hyped to watch episodes of an anime in so long. Kaiju number 8, that's what it's called. Way too lucky. It was so good. I didn't even know there was a dubbed version, but I'm watching subbed. So, really, is it really that hyped? It's so good, dude. I am absolutely so into that show right now. And then I'm pretty much caught up in Windbreaker as well. Although I don't know how many more episodes of there is for that. But that was a pretty... You know, Windbreaker's been pretty good too. Demon Slayer has a new season 2. You know, I'm not as invested in Demon Slayer as I once was. So I'm not too sure. And then my next to watch list, because I believe one of you here said that. I think it was Beldwink. But 86 is my next one that I'm watching. Yeah, Windbreaker's pretty good so far, I have to admit. Opinions on watching dubbed anime, you do you. I'm never going to hold judgment to what you guys prefer to watch. I feel like, for example, I actually preferred watching Violet Evergarden in dub because I really liked the voice actors and actresses on the dubbed version rather than the subbed, and I've watched it in both. So yes, that particular one, boss. But you know, it's all up to the person watching it. I'm not going to judge. I feel like that's kind of cringe to judge someone based off of sub versus dub. It's what you prefer. You're enjoying it. I'm not going to judge you for it. Oh my god, irregular. That's the oldest joke in the book, dude. Oldest joke in the book. People are very... Oh yeah, when people start judging people for that, yeah, I don't really care for when people do that either. I think it's not really my cup of tea. It's a weird hill to die on, too. Ghost stories? Hey, we don't talk about ghost stories here. I want to say that, Alex, since I have a son, and don't get me wrong, I love him with all my heart, there's so much noise in my life, especially in my head, and you are still calm, silent, 28 Celsius, warm, smooth, ocean shore. Oh man, with beautiful purple sunset in my life. Thank you for being you. Iron Duck, that is very kind. I very much appreciate that. Very, very kind, dude. Damn, that is actually such a nice thing to say. glad I'm that to you, dude. I'm very glad. I try my best to be, I don't know, just to be real on stream with everyone here. That was so Riz right there, sheesh. Gosh. My Hero Academia has become one of my all-time favorites. You know, I feel like that's a hit and miss for a lot of people. I liked the first season a lot, Zonus. But I just couldn't get into it after that, dude. I really couldn't get into it. Bro got timed up for saying hello? No. I don't know how to speak what other languages other than English, to be completely honest. And I don't know if people are saying hello, and I don't want to risk it. I think it's one of the rules, and I only speak English, so it'd be kind of hard to moderate what I can't read. It is. Yeah, it's kind of hard to moderate what I can't understand, so best to just remove it. Bro doesn't know every language on Earth. Shake my head. You know what? My bad. Absolutely. I feel like the MHA fandom really killed it for me. Oh, the people who watch it? I don't know. I haven't really engaged with that, but sub's still the only way, IMO. If you can only watch dub, that's okay, but I just think you'll always be missing out on something by not hearing it in its native language regardless of the anime, a French show, K-drama, etc. I will say, again, you can watch it however you guys want. I think I prefer subs personally, for the most part, because I feel like there's a lot more feeling from the voice actresses and actors that it's just kind of harder to get with some of the dubs. But again, there's been a few select ones, like Violet Evergarden, for example, again, that have been, dude, they killed it with the dub for Violet Evergarden. I loved it. It's so much so more compared to the sub. But again, if you guys enjoy your anime in dub, watch it in dub. No one should judge. Agreed. Subs always, unless you're listening as background noise. Yeah, I agree with the dub and for background noise stuff. And if I'm not really into an anime, I'll watch it as a background noise type thing. But I feel like I know how the delivery was supposed to sound in sub. Oh, that's an interesting point too. You can watch however you want, but you'll miss out on a part with dub versus native language. Yeah. I don't disagree with you there, Alpha. I very much agree with you on that. I'm halfway through Delicious in the Dungeon. It's such a good show so far. I agree, it's more than just food. I will vent a bit about this. Unless you speak the language the show is in sub, it's just a... Wait. Whoa. Unless you speak the language that the show is in sub, it's just a dub that you are reading. Granted, some subs are really good about translations, but there's no way to accurately translate everything. I love the pop-up on subs that have a paragraph to explain a joke. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Honestly, it's kind of the humor for me, too, is when they have to explain the joke, too. I love that shit. Subs for authenticity, dubs if you're not actively looking at the screen. Yeah, I don't disagree. Again, you guys can watch it however you guys like. I do prefer subs in most cases, though. Like I said, there's been like 2 animes ever in which I prefer the dub. It's very relaxing to watch, and then it's something else. Yeah. The Delicious in the Dungeon anime has been, I'd say, a nice treat so far to watch. It's a super cozy anime in my opinion. Doesn't take itself too seriously, but genuinely have been enjoying it. Go watch DN Angel. The sub gives me nightmares to this day. Why does it sound like a joke, like a D's Nuts Angel type joke? I haven't seen that anime though. Dubs have gotten better, but I don't like how McCree from Overwatch voices. Wasn't there like a problem with McCree? I don't remember, man. Honestly, I shouldn't even get into it. I really don't remember what the issue was with that. They changed his name. I remember that. It's shit. What's it called now? What's McCree's new name now? Fuck, I don't remember. Cassidy. That's what it is. Yes, yes, yes. It was Cassidy, or is Cassidy. I don't play enough Overwatch. We've been dabbling with again with some friends, but my god, I hate playing Overwatch. I will say, Overwatch for me just does not feel good to play. It's just not my game. Everyone who plays Overwatch hates it. There was a real Jesse McCree at Blizzard who was apparently pretty shady. Yeah, I remember there's some story like that. Alright, let's put this board back together. I don't remember how I had the gasket configs. I think I had the two lighter ones here at the top if memory serves. Or no, the one lighter one here at the top. And then these just all around. Top, top. Yeah, they say top and bottom on them. So this is the way this goes. Reluctant redeem to hydrate? Got you, dude. Actually, today I'm going to be spending most of the afternoon and night just looping switches and stuff. It's a very much like a chores kind of day for the keyboard stuff I'm doing. Although I still need to go get something for lunch. I feel like I should have bought something yesterday, and I did have a sandwich today, technically. If you guys want to know a story, I decided to order lunch today, and it was supposed to come in and never did, as per the usual with the delivery systems. I uninstalled Uber Eats a long time ago, and this is the first time DoorDash has had a problem. But honestly, I think DoorDash is going to get the uninstall too now. I think I just need to be completely rid of delivery apps. It's been nothing but issues. These gaskets are so plush. I love them. Oh, I think I need to... I don't like about these types of boards. Clip the edges of the switches. I had a coupon, so like it was pretty normal pricing, but man, really disappointing when these food delivery apps do you dirty. What's the name of the board you did with the recently with the USB pass-through? Are you talking about the one from Canon Keys? I think you might be referring to that one there. Was that the Petrichor, I believe it was called? Oh, jeez. I'm just dropping screws and stuff. I think it was the Petrichor. Man, I really don't like... I really hate this part of boards. And I gotta clip all the switches. I think just hidden screw boards are just something I'm completely over personally. Thank you, Alex, in chat. Anytime. Let's put this back in. You think you built a Protagonist keyboard? How did you feel about it? Oh, the Protagonist was pretty good, I'd say. My only concern about the Protagonist overall, which I voiced in the written review, is more going to be lubed switches, and I hope the fulfillment for the Cerakote units at the very least goes well. Lubed has a mixed bag of a track record when it comes to, I'd say, the fulfillment of things like for that. So that's why I'm a smidge hesitant personally. Oh, I didn't clip these ones here on the side. Great. Missed one to clip in. So I hope it goes well. Thanks for your answer. Anytime. What's my comfort food? Yeah, it's an interesting question. I think my comfort food thing I'd say would be my go-to to make me feel better. Oh shoot. Sorry guys, I'm kind of struggling with this right now because the switches are just not allowing me to pass the case through. What is my comfort food? Comfort food is... I mean, I'd hate to say... I feel like burgers make me feel very at ease for whatever reason. If I'm being honest. What else makes me feel very at ease? Banana candy? I love banana candies. So good. Alright, finally got this on. Where's my screwdriver set? What else? I think, what else? What else is my comfort food? What is your guys' comfort food? You know what's funny on the subject of anime? I remember like 2 or 3 years ago, was there a custom keyboard booth at Anime New York City, and it didn't come back. People thought spending over $100 for keycaps was crazy. Oh, how the turns have tabled. I don't know. I don't know what else is my comfort food technically. I guess I'm bad at doing this. Popcorn is a comfort food, but I also feel like it's more of a snack and kind of makes me feel like I'm going to be watching a movie. Oh man, I really hope more keyboards don't adopt this. Oh, wrong bit. This hidden screw design in the future. I hate hidden screws. Instant ramen, Asian buffet, lasagna. This is not the right bit either. What the fuck's going on here? Oh, I think I grabbed the wrong thing. Chopped cheese. Ooh, popcorn's low calorie and fun to eat. If you don't drown it with butter, which I drown it in butter. So, I think my version of popcorn might be different. Beef stew? Beef stew's not that bad. I don't mind beef stew. I think burgers for me are like my comfort thing. What else is my comfort thing these days? I think also shepherd's pie makes me feel at home. A good shepherd's pie makes me feel very comfy. I will admit. Pho? Shepherd's pie is a 10? Yeah, it's a good comfy food. Chicken, oh, what is that? I know I've heard that name before, but I don't remember exactly what it is. I don't think I have many comfort food. At least I can't think of it now that I'm put on the spot for it, if that makes sense. Tuna salad with crackers and fideo soup. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know. I don't know what else. I really don't. What's my comfort show? I don't think I have a comfort show. Lately, we've been watching Sheldon, or Young Sheldon. That's been really fun to watch, and that makes me feel comfy. I've heard the last season gets pretty sad, and don't spoil it for me. But I've heard it gets pretty sad. The Office? Office is a good little show too. I feel like when I want to be comfy though, I just turn on a movie. I just feel comfortable watching like a show or anything online, and just makes me feel nice. I'm rewatching Morale Orel. What's that about? Which one is that? Is this anti-Greg? Oh, is this reverse Greg? Bro, that's crazy how GMK Lux has returned into reverse Greg now. Actually wild. So crazy, dude. Almost slander, I'd say. The only thing wild is wanting to melt Greg. Is it really that wild? Is it really that much of a crazy thing you cannot picture me doing? Zambumon cloning, never thought I'd see the day. True, Zambu cloned Greg. I blame Zambu. I can picture you doing it, but that doesn't mean I want to see it done. You're a weeb? Do you have a girlfriend? Hold on a second. One moment here. What? I don't even understand this sentence, Kyle. Hold on one moment here. I'm allowed to like anime and not be a weeb. Alright? Personal? Hold on 1 second here, dude. And being a weeb doesn't mean you can't have a girlfriend or something. Oh, this is the wrong... What is this set from? I don't actually know what this is from. I was told kale browns are good for something, but I forgot what it was. Can someone tell me? Keyboards? A little defensive there, Alex. You know what, Marcia? Listen here, guys. My girlfriend says, I'm sorry, no. If you like anime, you're a weeb. Damn. I don't even know how to respond to this one. I agree with her. Waifu pillows don't count. Listen, you know what? I don't care. At the end of the day, I like what I like. Call me a weeb. Anime is fun. It's good old times. Did your girlfriend watch anime too? She used to. We kind of both fell out of liking anime. Well, not liking. We just kind of haven't watched it in a long time. Like, I'll be honest, I only kind of recently got back into it. Like, me talking about it on stream in the last month is literally when I started watching it again. I watched one episode of, or one anime, which was Chainsaw Man, in the last little bit too. I didn't love Chainsaw Man. I don't think it was enough to bring me back into the world of watching anime, but yeah, I don't know. It didn't really captivate me, but now I feel like I've watched a few animes that have really kind of sucked me back in. Being Kaiju, being Windbreaker has been excellent so far. Delicious in the Dungeon's been great. I watched Solo Leveling. I genuinely really enjoyed it, despite it kind of being, you know, kind of its own... It kind of has those isekai tropes, I guess. But genuinely, I've been enjoying this kind of season of stuff. But yeah, Chainsaw Man would have benefited from being a 20-episode season. Yeah, I get people like Chainsaw Man, and I respect that, but to me, it just didn't hit. Like, it just did not hit at all. Solo Leveling ended up being unintentionally funny? Really? I want to know why. Let's put delete here instead. Chainsaw Man was too horny? I don't know why. It just didn't capture any interest in me. Like, it was good, I guess. But I think I agree with the sentiment that I kind of needed to watch more in order to really kind of get a good grasp of, should I invest time into watching more of this anime? But which one's that, Punk? Can you someone DM me that one there later so I can remember? I just don't like how the main character's personality literally disappeared when he became OP. That's what I mean. It kind of has those, like, you know, those tropes of being a your standard isekai. So, what did Tim do? Tim went too far. We gotta ban him. Tim doesn't need to be banned. We love Tim.
Am I a weeb if my GF is Japanese American? Like she was born here, but went to college in Japan? Am I a weeb?
I don't think it has anything to do with that, Wingy. I don't even really know what weeb means in the sense of if you watch one anime, you're a weeb? Is that it? Is it just one anime? Weeb by... So for what? Watching one anime? That's not fair. That's not a fair... Weebs are just racist in a different way. Any cartoon ever? So... I don't know, dude. Honestly, this conversation is confusing me. I think for a long time, I've always associated weebs with being like... You watch and breathe and just live anime. Like, that's what I've always associated it with. But I'm guessing it's just you like anime and enjoy watching it. That's what I've always thought. Who is peak weeb to you, Alex? You. Bro, you had a whole shelf full of books of anime girls. Okay? A weeb is someone who calls themselves an otaku. How do you feel about NEETs? So, okay, to understand, NEETs are... What's the actual thing with NEETs? Like, not in education or something? Or what is the NEET? What does the word NEET stand for again? It means something. I just can't remember. What is this slander? I'm sorry, Tim. I'm very, very sorry. Not in education, employment, or training. It's like, yeah, just like a shut-in, right? I just feel like that's a fancy term for someone... I mean, like, I feel like that's kind of a dumb term, too. Because, like, what if it's just circumstances that you can't get a job at the current time and you're going through some stuff? So, are they a NEET? Or does it mean you're just not actively looking and you don't ever want to look? I don't know, dude. Someone like us, Alex? I don't even know. It's too confusing for me. I think people generally use it for people who don't look for a job. So, like, you're not actively looking. What isn't even this conversation? I don't know. I'm learning stuff and I'm enjoying learning. Better late than never. Hi, Kenny. Or someone who watches anime, reads manga, listens to music of opening and closing credits to anime. I don't know. I feel like this kind of also falls under my my terms of if no one's hurting anyone and they're just enjoying what they want to enjoy, then let people be. Census demographics, it becomes less useful when it just means shut-in. Oh, so it's an actual term used. Thank you, Metal.
Damn, that board is almost as nice looking as you are, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks for doing what you do.
I appreciate it, Metal. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for... I almost said a year. Like 9 months is a year. Thanks for being here, bro, for 9 months. What does ChatGPT say? Oh my god. I hate that's actually becoming a thing now, eh? These are GMK Lux. Anyways, you know, at the end of the day, though, guys, realistically, again, as we've mentioned a few times today, like what you want to like. As long as you're not hurting yourself or anyone else, just like what you guys want to like. There's no harm in enjoying things that don't hurt others, including yourself. I always forget there's 2 tabs in this set. Weeb is someone who makes watching anime a personality trait. Is there a term for that who makes keyboards their personality, like full on personality. The only thing they talk about is keyboards. Is there a term for that? Have we developed a term for it yet? Keebs. A Kiabu. Oh shit, this is the wrong spot. Is the NEAT in the room with us right now? It's Tim. It's called R Mechanical Keyboards. Yeah. No, you're not wrong. What am I missing? The R and the C. Am I missing a keycap? We're good. Then I need page up. And then I need... What should I put there? I'll put Lux, because that kind of makes sense. I already have a function here, so what else should I put here? Home? I don't know, actually. Yeah, I actually don't know what to put here. Just home, I guess? Numpad 2? Why 2? What about 3? Home and page up, page down? Oh, you think I should put home here and then... I could do that, I guess. Done. Ooh. So I didn't, before I did this today, this board here, the switches in it at least, it wasn't the board so much. The switches had like this nasty switch, the metal leaf in it was just rattling, and I could tell it was just not very good. You can already tell this is a huge difference. Much better. I might switch out the spacebar. I might actually desolder the spacebar only, but only because I actually feel like maybe the stock spring of the marshmallow is not really my thing. I think the spacebar sounds nice. I just don't like the way it feels. Keep forgetting marshmallow switches are a little heavier. I don't mind this though. This is like, I guess spring weight wise. I'm very much happier with this though. Much happier. Oh yeah, much better. No, that's just the sun peeking in from the blinds. Just happens to be right there. Were they 62.5? Bro's got sun. I think the spacebar does complement the alphas. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I do think it does. But I don't know why these feel way heavier than 62.5 if they were. I've had these switches lying around forever, so. GMK Lux is the keycap set. I like this. Well, this makes me happy. Now I can actually use this board again. I was not having a good time. Oh, the magnetic thing fell off. Oh, I just took a screenshot. Sorry, guys. I took a screenshot of you guys. Wait, there's a screenshot button on here? That's pretty cool. Sentient. Thank you so much for the prime, dude. Appreciate it. Say cheese. My bad, guys. Didn't mean to do that. Don't take pictures of us. I'm so sorry, bro. You didn't ask? Hey, that's on me. I mean, that's technically street photography, though. You know what I mean? Alright, guys. That was pretty much the stream today. Overall, much happier with this build today. This has been sitting in my collection, waiting for a nicer build, and I just have not done it at all. So, what's this? What the? Wait, Marcia, is this $15 a bag? $15? Only if you order online at H Mart? How much are they in person? Yo, they are expensive. Wait, it comes with 3? Or is it just 1? What is this? What's the snack? Just like a potato chip type thing? $3? I ain't bougie like that? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, $15 a lot. It's a chip? Okay. I'll try it. I actually think this would be a really nice try, but not at $15. Okay, I'll check if H Mart has it. I don't know if they do, though. I've been to H Mart. I've been to H Mart like the other day. I didn't see this. The best chips, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, the best chips are still the Guinness flavored chips. Oh, pepperoncinis? I didn't even know Kettle made these flavors. I think my mom and dad would like this. H Mart's kind of pricey. At least here in Toronto, like, there's better stores to go to than H Mart that are a little bit cheaper. IMO, H Mart's a little pricey. And if you have the option for other stores where you can get like whatever you're looking for, I think it's better off you go there. Like TNT here is a little bit cheaper by a smidge and has more options usually. But yeah, H Mart's kind of pricey. I try to, like, I love getting snacks there. It's just expensive. Okay, that's something to try. Honestly, I might go today. Like I said, I have to run errands anyways today, and I was planning on running somewhere to go grab something. I was gonna surprise my my girlfriend once. Well, we tried it at a friend's house. She liked these mango. I don't even know what to call them. I just know the way they look. They're like mango shaped ice creams that taste like mango. And I was gonna go see if I can go find those, but I don't know what they're even called. So I have to go figure out what they are. I have an actual Asian grocery by me. It's so dope. Sadly, I went there like a week ago and someone hit my car, caused $1,700 in damage. I find with any of the Asian grocery stores, they tend to have tighter parking spots because they're popular. They're very popular stores, and you got to be careful. I've seen a few where the parking spots are just, I don't know why, they're just tighter there. So you just got to be careful. They're very popular, man. I have to admit, the Asian grocery stores here are so popular. Good luck finding mango ice cream. That stuff has been sold out near me. That's what I've been told. I've been told it's so hard to get ice cream for those ones there. So Adam and I both hit your car, then we both left. God damn, that's crazy. What's this one here? Is this what it is? No, this is not it. These are mochi. I think the other one I'm looking for is, I don't know what it's called, but. All right, though, guys. I'm gonna head off here because I'm gonna go run to the postal office and then do some shopping, I guess, some errands. I will talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Thanks for being here today. Thanks for just chilling with me while we did some cool stuff. I hope to hang out with you guys again tomorrow. I think we're streaming the N1 Nolan tomorrow. So until then, love you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys again. Let's go raid someone. Oh, Marcia's starting to stream. Let's just go raid Marcia. Oh, I guess this recognizes it's in Mac. That's nice. All right, guys. I'm going to raid Marcia, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to go chill for the rest of the day. I'm also super hungry, so I need to go eat something. Like I said, I kind of had to change my food plans last minute. So I'm starving. See you guys, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Love ya.